The next question was from students at Belfast Consolidated, and it was to do with climate change. What would a Green government do to tackle climate change? As you might imagine, being a Green Party representative, this is something which has seized me for decades. It was probably the principal reason that I got into politics in the first place. Looking ahead, and this was back in the early 90s, recognizing that unless we did something very, very soon, my children and people like you who are still in school were going to inherit a world that was going to be very degraded, that was going to make it difficult for you to live out your full, meaningful, your best lives. So a Green government would be very active when it comes to climate change. We need, as a small island, to set an example. If you look around the world, you see that it is the places that are most vulnerable, and they tend to be small coastal communities, small islands, who are going to be the ones with sea level rise and coastal change and more severe storms and more frequent storms who will be most impacted. And here in Canada, PEI is perhaps the most vulnerable province when it comes to the impacts of climate change. So we have to be a leader. We've done some good things here, but we need to be much more active than we are. We need a government that is seized by climate change, that recognizes that we have a very small window in which to act, and that we have to stop digging things out of the ground and burning them, whether that's oil or coal or gas or whatever, and we have to transition to clean energy. And again, we've done some good things here, but we have not done them widely enough or deeply enough or fast enough. So you would see a Green government that would be very active on this file and that would try as best we can to preserve this island for future generations, for you and for your children, to make sure that they are able to grow up in a place where they can live their full, best, content lives.